asking, Women of Arkansas against issue 1. Why were we not asking questions? Well, we could not. So we want to make sure that we were told before it would be a debate.
And actually, State Representative, soon-to-be State Senator Bob Ballinger was supposed to be for the pro side, and he backed out of it, and we were not notified that the lady that filled in for him would be making the presentation. So I don't know if because of that switchover there was no questions and Q&A allowed or not.
They said that they thought there would be a debate, but it still kind of felt like it was being
It was advertised as a debate.
As a debate. I want to ask you, she talked about Texas a little, and you've done some research on Texas.
I lived in Texas for more than 40 years.
Can you kind of let the people know, what has happened in Texas? Would this be a great thing for Arkansas, considering what's happened in Texas?
Well, what they're pushing is that they're making Texas an example with job growth and everything else. But what they're not telling you is that the job growth in Texas is because of Texas's no income tax for business owners. So that's why you're getting all the businesses starting up businesses in Texas, and that's why the jobs are coming into Texas. It's not because of tort reform. They talk about Texas bringing in new doctors. Those doctors came in because of the growth of their economy, and wasn't because of tort reform. They say that the insurance premiums are going to go down for malpractice insurance, but that's not been the case in Texas. Actually, the malpractice insurance has gone up.
The national average for health insurance also in Texas is $641 higher than the national average in Texas. So,
right.
Can we people of Arkansas afford that? Can we afford to be $641 above national average? I don't think we can. I think that, the Women of Arkansas against issue 1, we're fighting this because we really believe it's going to hurt our families. I personally could not afford that.
Well, I mean, if Arkansas wants to bring in jobs, if Arkansas wants to bring in new companies to our state to create jobs, if Arkansas wants to bring in doctors to our rural areas, then Arkansas needs to do a restructuring of their taxes, get rid of our state income tax, so that we can be competitive with the states around us who do not have a state income tax. Then maybe you'll see more doctors come into the state because they're not going to be taxed by the state and the federal government on what their earnings are. So, I mean, there's so many other factors that they're not bringing into this issue because they really don't want to bring those issues in because it raises other issues that need to be debated in this state about taxes and the way we structure our taxes and everything else that's being debated in the legislature, and they create a task force to discuss all this, but they're always constantly leaving the middleman out. I was shocked to find out the organization Arkansans for Jobs and Justice, the political action committee that supports issue 1. Do you know who's on their committee?
I do not.
Okay. Arkansas State Chamber of Commerce, Arkansas Medical Association, Arkansas Hospital Association, Arkansas Healthcare Association, Arkansas Trucking Association, Arkansas Poultry Association.
Okay.
These are lobbyist groups, and the Arkansas Medical Society alone has donated $435,000 to that PAC.
Wow. Jerry Cox, I